Hey there, Games Apprentice back with another video. Now, a few months ago I picked up the SteamDeck and I'm a big lover of handheld games, and I finished Vampire Survivor and I was like, well, what shall I play next? So I thought it might be good to make a series of videos of things that you can play on the Steam Deck. So I wanted to focus on things that you can't play on the Nintendo Switch, something that's more unique to handheld gaming on the Steam Deck. So I thought I'd start off with Transformers: The War for Cybertron. So it's on the Steam Deck, and as you can see, it's currently down as unknown for the compatibility. So I wanted to just give it a try out and see what I thought of it and just give you my impressions. So in terms of the configuration for this one, I've gone with the gamepad with joystick trackpad. That seems best suited to most games really on the Steam Deck. Now this isn't the initial time that I've launched this game, but there was no external launcher or any particular setup I had to do. It was literally just, plug it and play straight away. Let's get some volume on this. So this was originally a game that came out back in 2010, and it's something you can actually buy on the Steam store now, but you should be able to pick it up through third-party sellers through keys, but obviously they've lost the license in the past 13 years, so yeah, it's no longer on here. It came out on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 as well. And yeah, this is a game I've wanted to pick up for a while. I wanted to play this for quite a while. I've had it, but I've just never gotten around to it. And I thought playing it on the Steam Deck would help me get around to playing it. So there were two games in this series. There's this one, The War for Cybertron, and then the sequel, Fall of Cybertron. So Fall of Cybertron is something that I will get around to in a later video. So it starts with a decent looking cutscene. This all looks nice on the Steam Deck. I don't know how well this shows on the camera, but yeah, the colours really pop. Everything looks decent. The epic battle between Autobots and Decepticons. There's been tons of Transformers games over the years. The PlayStation 2 Transformers game was a pretty decent one, but I know that these two have always been held in high regard, so I've always wanted to give these ones a go. If this is content that you're interested in, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel, just so I know I can make more of these and people are interested in watching it. So in terms of what gameplay you can expect from this, if you've not seen the game before, it's basically a third-person shooter, similar to something like Gears of War, but without the duck and cover mechanics. So as you can see, it's third-person over the shoulder, and yeah, it all looks pretty good. Everything moves fine. Doesn't seem to be any particular frame rate issues that are noticeable anyway. And controls wise, yeah, everything seems to control pretty well. So it's as you'd expect. It's right trigger does your shooting and left trigger does your aiming. I have found the controls of this one quite complicated. I guess not complicated, but quite irritating in terms of pick up and play kind of stuff. Coming back to it, just trying to remember what they all are. But that's more down to the game rather than how it runs on Steam Deck. It's just switching your ammo to a different type, or switching your gun to a different type is just a bit different than what I'm used to in other modern games. So yeah, I mean, if you've not seen or played this one, basically you can transform into a vehicle. So Megatron transforms into his little tank, and you're not particularly more powerful. Also, it doesn't seem like you're more powerful in your tank, but it's you move a little bit faster, I think, and it's another gun option. So you've got a few different gun options anyway. I think you might have 3, and then you've also got the ability to fly as well, and you can throw grenades. So it's quite interesting in terms of the different options for fighting. You generally run out of ammo quite a lot in this game, so it does rely quite heavily on you switching ammo and switching guns. Yeah, as you can see, I mean, it all looks good, and it's pretty comfortable to play. I mean, it's not the most comfortable game to play while trying to film at the same time, but yeah, it's a pretty decent game to play. So in this particular level, I think I'm trying to hunt down Starscream. I think Starscream owns this base, and he owns all the... I want to say Decepticons, but that's your guys. He owns all these Starscream robots, and yeah, you're just basically trying to fight your way through. In terms of difficulty, I mean, I find it is a pretty difficult game, like with no proper duck and cover mechanics. I mean, obviously you can hide behind stuff, but there's no particular button for duck and cover. So you do tend to die quite a lot. You've got to be quite accurate because of the lack of ammo, and you need to keep sort of moving behind cover as opposed to using actual duck and cover. And there we go, mission failed. All right, so I'll show you a bit of what the game looks like from the beginning. So rather than using my save, let's start up a new one and just have a quick look at that. I'm assuming later on in the game that you get to control the Autobots, but initially you just get to be the Decepticons, and you get a choice of 3. So you can either have Barricade, Brawl, or Megatron. So I initially went with Megatron because he's obviously the coolest one of the 3. But yeah, let's pick one of the other ones. I mean, Scout sounds a bit boring. Maybe I'll just go with... Look how cool Megatron is. Yeah, maybe I'll just go with Brawl. Yeah. So yeah, this is the opening of the game. So doesn't feel massively different being Brawl rather than Megatron. Very similar in terms of. I mean, yeah, I can't initially tell any difference whatsoever. They both feel the same. Both control the same. I assume it's going to be more about the difference between the guns more than anything. And there's Starscream looking like a total badass. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to show too much of the game. This is just a first impressions video, and yeah, my first impressions of this are solid. This is definitely a game that I'm going to play through, and I think the Steam Deck is definitely the platform that I want to do that on. I've been tempted to play it on the PlayStation 3 for a while, but yeah, I think it looks good. It's a decent looking game, especially on Steam Deck. I think the small screen size probably does it a few favors. And yeah, I'd recommend checking it out. I've not tried the the PlayStation 3 emulator on the Steam Deck. I don't know if that might be a viable option if you've not got the ability to get a hold of this on Steam. I don't know how easy it is to pick up a key of it. I would assume it's not that difficult, but as I say, I've had this in my Steam library for a while, so yeah, it's not in the store anymore, so that is going to be a hurdle. But check yourself. You might, if you've had Steam a few years, you might already have this game. This might be something that you could just whack on and give a go. Maybe it's just something that you never got around to, and the Steam Deck's a good opportunity to just try it out. So yeah, as always, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more of this content. Just let me know in the comments what you think. And yeah, I'll be back with some more videos of Steam Deck games not on Switch that are worth checking out, or that alternatively ones that are not worth checking out and because they run like garbage. And yeah, I'll let you know. Catch you later.